drive. Just keep going straight. You'll make it just fine.
I love the Wentworth loop. It's a good shakedown run, and it's an awesome way to run part of the Rubicon for a quick day run.
I didn't want to like go, ah! And then
the Wentworth loop is cool because it's the original route into the Rubicon. I mean, we're not going in that way, we're going out that way, but still you got that history there. You've got post pile, you still get to do the Gatekeeper, you still get to go down the bowl, and it's a good quick day run. All right, here we are making our way to Gatekeeper from the trailhead in some of the fanciest tuxedos ever. All right, we're at Gatekeeper. Got some buggies in front of us. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's mid-June, and it's the day before this here Rock Crawler 31-inch tire run. Got Danny and Justin behind me. This was a good shakedown run for me because I just put in some new coils up front. There were some diesel Gladiator Clayton coils that actually netted me about 5 inches of lift up front. It's causing a little bit of driveline issues, which drove me to finding that I had bad ball joints, replaced the unit bearings, and then after this trip I came home and replaced the front sway bar that I ended up breaking and put on some new shorter front coils to fix the driveline vibes after chasing pinion angle with a control arm adjustment. But Gatekeeper itself, if you pick good lines, you can get right through it. If you're new to wheeling, it's probably going to be a little intimidating, but remember to keep your tires high, keep your differentials and axles out of the rocks, and put your tires up on the rocks. Sometimes that means you got to take maybe a more off-camber line or a taller rock line than you think might be intuitive. If you've been running this trail forever, you probably don't care what I have to say here, but yeah, it's super fun. I mean, been wheeling this JL for 7 years, but I've been wheeling Cherokees for much longer, and I'm still getting used sometimes to like the wheelbase and the low belly height, but I mean, I can see the lines that I got to take 50 yards out. That's how I always pick my lines. I'm always picking them 50 yards out, 50 feet out, 20 feet out, whatever you got to do, whatever you can see. Rarely looking at the rocks right in front of me. I'm usually looking at the rocks way ahead of me to pick that right line. And then you got Danny coming up right here, and he's having a good time just playing around, see what he could do without lockers on. Yeah, his TJ on 35s is like perfect for this stuff. I don't think he like had to turn the front locker on, but it's definitely gonna pull you up slowly. I think he ended up making it without front locker. I think you need front locker for that.
tried to go no locker.
Yeah, front locker. There you go. Looks good. Looks right. I mean, the front locker is going to make it so you don't break, so you can crawl it. It's a pretty common debate online, but when people ask if they need lockers, it usually means they don't know what they're doing. Just because lockers help you keep wheel speed down, and usually excessive wheel speed with sudden traction is what causes you to break something. Super low gearing and long arms can often make up for it though. All right, we got through the first part of Gatekeeper. Here's the next part up here. Nice.
Thank you very much. Bow tie.
Very fancy.
Fancy music.
Very fancy. You might want to wait us. Well, I don't know. I didn't realize you guys were going up this. It's awesome.
Too easy with 40.
That was so fancy.
We're fancy.
That was so fancy. Okay. I was at 2.5 inches of lift last year on our full Rubicon run, and now I'm at 4.5 in the rear, roughly, to give you perspective. All right, next we're just heading down the bowl to Bear Tree. This spot right here isn't bad, but you're making like a hard right and a hard left with some drops, and it's off camber, and you can take a bad line here and get into a pretty bad spot. And it always gives me like a little bit of anxiety, but it's also super fun, and for the most part it's actually pretty easy, but you really do need to pay attention to your line here. All right, we stopped at Beer Tree. I made a sandwich, grabbed a Dr. Pepper, some people hanging out here, enjoying the day. Here we are crawling back up the slabs, Justin having some fun. It's his first time out with this new rig they got on the Rubicon. He's taken it on other trails, but not Rubicon yet. And we're coming up to this nice steep climb right here, which I've always noticed the shorter wheelbases are more likely to struggle on this. Longer wheelbase usually crawls right up this, just from spotting different rigs over the years. Obviously totally doable with the short wheelbase, and sometimes with the manuals I've noticed some guys will have to stick it in second to maybe third gear to punch it. That's like a bypass for that, basically. I think Dan's been trying stuff today without his front locker, although I think he's locked up right now. What gear you in? First? Put in second or third. You should get it. Put in second maybe. Get a little more wheel spin. At some point today on this run, Danny broke a rear center pin in his rear ARB. I think he probably did it on post pile, but they also ran some more of the trail after I headed out the Wentworth loop later in the day, so it could have been somewhere else as well, but we've been trying to figure it out. How's it going, Lori? What are we doing so far today?
We just hit the Gatekeeper and we stopped at Beer Tree for a little bit, and then we're on our way out to, is it Whalebone right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, hell yeah. What are they looking for? Oh, is it just...
He's trying to make sure it's not something that he left. Dan saw something and he wanted to make sure it wasn't his stuff.
I think they're picking up some water bottles. They're picking up some trash.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's cool. Is it just water bottles and trash? It's not.
Water bottles and somebody had a road flare. Ah!
That's weird. A road flare?
Road flare. Look, big guy.
I don't know. All right.
I don't know.
I'm glad you didn't lose anything.
It was actually a dirty pair of underwear.
Oh, nice.
Dirty pair of underwear if you want them. Right here.
I could use them. Yeah, mine are too clean right now. Hell yeah. I always love this section of making my way back up the other side of the bowl, heading towards Ellis. It's such a cool part of the trail, and yeah, epic granite for days. We're having a fancy day, super fancy out here. We got the fanciest tuxedos, probably the nicest tuxedos money can buy. I might actually back up and hit this a little straighter. Let me come out wider. So we got the guys behind me, and we're making our way up the bowl, and I stopped at Beer Tree and made a sandwich and got a Dr. Pepper out, which was awesome. And it's a pretty fancy sandwich. It's got bologna and ham cheese, so super fancy. Everything's like hella fancy today, which is pretty rad. Never been this fancy on the Rubicon before, but these tuxedos really make it extra fancy. I can tell you one thing, I love these new coils up front. I wish my drive shaft angle was better. I might try to sacrifice more caster at some point, or I'm just gonna have to go to a shorter coil though. I mean, it'll be longer than what I had before, but shorter than what I've got on here at the moment. Got Dan's TJ, he's on 35s, 44s, 4-to-1, PSC. Justin's rig, which you've seen before. It's got 40s and G2 housings, Curry G2 housings, 40s, lift, a bunch of cool stuff on it, anti-rocks and big brakes, all kinds of shit. My rig, if you follow the channel, you know what it's, JL axles with the upgraded 44 front and chromos and 488s and a bunch of bolt-ons. All right, there's Loon Lake, there's the dam, Gatekeeper, all that stuff. We came up the bowl. This little squeeze always feels tricky because you're like leaning into this rock when you come up here, and you kind of use your slider and your tires to pivot around it. And Whalebone's right around the corner, so I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody at Whalebone, so we'll keep moving. Here's Whalebones. It doesn't look like much on camera, but it's pretty steep, and there's a lot of big rocks approaching it as well. I really did like this new front coil, the diesel Gladiator Clayton coils. They're like a 2.5 inch that netted me 5. I loved how stiff they were, and I liked the extra height up front. I was kind of bummed to take them off for a 3.5 inch JL coil after the trip. I'm gonna keep them because down the road, if I end up lifting the rear more and maybe spending more time with driveline angles and sacrificing caster, or maybe just cutting and turning the knuckles to get caster good, might put them back on. Never feels good.
Well, not as bad as the first time.
The first time's the worst.
First time you look at it like, what?
It's like straight up.
A couple times it's just another road.
Yeah. So this is Justin's, I think it's his first time doing it in the JK. He's done it a bunch in the TJ. This thing's got like 20 to 30 inches of wheelbase over his TJ, so I feel like it's gonna feel way better. He lifted a tire like 2 feet in the air last time in the TJ. How does it feel in the JK?
So much better. I'm not doing a wheelie up the damn thing.
Yeah, you did. You lifted
all day.
You lifted a tire on the TJ pretty high last time you went up it.
This is about a foot in the air. It was kind of scary, but this time went up no problem. That longer wheelbase is where it's at. So
hell yeah.
I love this 4-door.
Yeah, this thing's awesome, dude.
Right? It's her Jeep. I just get to drive it.
I let him drive it.
That's nice. I love your Jeep. Killer rig, man. And it just does it.
We lucked out.
How fancy do you feel?
I feel super fancy. I just went down to the lake and dunked my shirt, and I'm already almost dry.
Oh, wow.
Felt pretty good. The lake's frigid. It sucked putting the shirt on, but I came down here to get some pictures of Justin, and he's just too fast.
Damn it, man.
That heavy flywheels probably makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, I guess we'll roll. I like having the trail to ourselves. This is the best part of the day. No one around all day. It's awesome. We're gonna get moving again. Just got up Whalebones, super fancy.
You look to your left on top of a big rock, I see a cross. Kind of cool.
What's that for?
Did you want to go to the other side?
Well, it's an automatic thing. I don't know. Yeah, so there's the sway bar. It's a.
How did it fucking rent?
I don't know.
Is it unlocked now?
I don't know. It's like stuck pretty good. I think if we unbolt the link, it'll do something. All right, we're zip tied up. Good for now. Got front anti-rock at home that I'll have to put on ASAP. Guess I have to figure that out sooner than later. Oh, we're making our way to Ellis. I don't know if I unlocked my sway bar in a weird spot or what the hell I did, but or if just driving on the shorter end links with the taller coils did that. I don't think so, but guess we'll see. Hitting some fun stuff up here. I've always thought this tree line was super cool because when you roll up to it, it doesn't always look like the right line, I thought years ago, 20 years ago, but I love that line for some reason. What was that?
That was a spring unseating.
Oh, okay. All right, now this side did it. Very confused, but sway bar's unlocked and it must be interfering. I don't know what's going on, so I gotta fix that next. There's nothing super difficult on the Wentworth side. There are a couple big drops you gotta pay attention to. If you wanna play around, you got Lost Sluice and Post Pile, which are super fun and really gotta watch and pay attention. Coming up, Danny has a good time on Post Pile, a little bit further in the video. Yeah. Super rad part of the trail, though. It's less traveled. Get them going down this little V-notch.
Now straighten it. There you go.
Nice. Got Danny. That looks, I mean, that looks good right there. Driver. It's like not bad at all. You just can't see anything. We're heading out of Wentworth. We're heading towards airport. You can see the Loon Dam over there. I don't know what's going on with the drone. Maybe I can fix it in camp, but I don't think so. I think the controller is done for. All right, we're hitting one of the harder sections on the Wentworth loop right here. So some decent sized rocks up here. Should be fun. This is probably the worst spot on the Wentworth side of the Wentworth loop.
We're taking the Highlanders Poker Run Trail. Unless you want to go down Ambulance Hill, I'll videotape you.
Danny did pretty good on post pile, but he did have to end up backing out. Stay tuned to watch it. Seemed way more tore up and dug out than last year. I left this whole 4-minute section in the video. Obviously, we had 8 hours of footage or something, but you sometimes got to cut stuff out. I wanted to leave this in just so we could track conditions of post pile like year on year, every year.
You don't fuck up your tire.
Oh, let me turn off my parking brake.
That might help. There you go. That'll be good.
You joint cap. Pick that up.
Rock slider, rock slider. Perfect.
Oh wow. Oh, there you go. Oh, Justin came into like the middle of it. Need to watch my footing. It's hard to. Need to go move my Jeep in case someone comes, but I want to catch this. Yeah, you're hung up on rear axle tube on the passenger side. And then, yeah, front tube on that big rock you just knocked over. Okay, now I think you're good now. Keep kicking that rock up. There you go, kicked it down. There you go. That's definitely worse than that.
I came down this one last time.
I know some guys will actually come to hug this wall to the left to come this way.
If you want to, yeah, go ahead. Keep your tire on this fucking rock.
That's
right
a
here.
big hole right there, though. God damn.
I did it in TJ.
Did you? Oh, you did this? You did that one. That's right. That is right. Yeah.
This way, this way, this way. There you go. Straight, straight, straight. This way. Right here. Straight, straight.
It's hard to walk on this stuff. It's another broken U-joint. I found a bunch of broken U-joint caps.
Straight. Just a little bit. Right there.
That's a big drop.
There you go, right.
That's a big hole in the driver's side. Ah, no, he fell off the line too. That was the line. I don't know, you need to back out of that.
Straight back, straight back. You're good. No, you go ahead, keep going back straight. You'll be right. Just keep going straight. You'll make it just fine. You're just gonna start climbing down on that side. You're good. Come this way. Cut this way. Go ahead and reverse it a little bit.
Reverse?
Yeah.
Can I back up more?
You fucking dude. Give me a second.
How am I for backing up?
You're good. I'm backing up. My hip right. There, you're good. Keep going.
Can I back up to your trail you're at?
Probably.
Alright, spot big.
Keep going straight back. My hit dip. There you go. Straight back. Woo.
Yeah, both of those looked really bad for short wheelbase, especially in short arms.
But guess what? We got some green silverware.
Yeah.
Could actually.
That's your trail badge for today. Good job.
Trail badge.
Trail badge.
Yeah, I'll take this. Yeah, that sounds gnarly. I saw you backing up as I'm coming down. I'm like, I get right here and I'm like, what's happening? Was he backing up?
Yeah, that was a little hairy.
Yeah, it looked bad.
I was like concentrating on that freaking hole on the driver's side,
Yeah,
and
but
I
you
was
were too
like,
much on the other
I didn't
side.
want to like go ah, and then I freaking go down, and then it went ah that way.
Yep.
That was cool. Didn't break my gears.
So this is the bottom of post pile. That's where Danny, like right about there is where Danny was dropping down, I guess. Yeah, I was worried with the short wheelbase that he was gonna front flip over it, but I guess they were able to back him off. It definitely looks a little worse than I remember. A little more dug out. Is this on? Pretty much at the end of anything like difficult, like we're at post pile, bypasses around like Ambulance Hill and stuff. I think those guys want to keep wheeling. I'm kind of done for the day. Happy doing the Wentworth loop. We did it in it's about 3 hours. I'm sure by the time I get back to camp, it'll be 4 hours. We stopped a ton. I broke 2 sway bar end links. We had to take those off. You know, we stopped for lunch. We stopped for the drone. The drone's broken, so that sucks. The drone controller's broken. Yeah, interesting stuff. Heading out of the Wentworth loop, it's pretty easy from here on out. Like pretty much once you hit post pile, you can take the bypass roads around it in Ambulance Hill, and it's super easy from here on out, almost like 2-wheel drive. Yeah, my buddies, I think they're gonna go to Little Sluice or Spider or something. So whatever, I don't think they're going to Spider, but I think they're going maybe a Little Sluice and back. So hopefully they go have some fun. I'm pretty hot today, so I'm happy just to get out of the heat and go back to camp and chill and maybe have a cold beverage at camp. Yeah, I was just taking my sweet time heading back to camp. The other guys broke off to head towards like Walker Hill and Soup Bowl. This is the first time I ever did like a trail recon style, take the camera outside the rig and post it up. For how busy the area around airport was, Wentworth was surprisingly empty. This is the kind of stuff we do when we're camping. Checking out, trying to jack up Danny's rig in the rear. Jacking up the, I always bring this jack stand jack thing. So he's got a noise in the rear and it lets off the clutch. Is that what it was? I did not get it on camera, but we ended up pulling the diff cover off of Danny's rig after a bunch of diagnosis, and he did break the rear ARB, and he did order a new ARB after the trip, new gears, and he should be good to go for the next trip, but it did take some time to figure it out.